Joe No Show YouTube channel. This is what we think, and the Joe No Show. And today I'm talking to you about steroids again. But the reason I'm talking to you about steroids again, and I want to make this clear. One, I hate cheating. I absolutely, positively hate cheating. Now, when I say cheating, I'm not talking about when you're playing your best friend at checkers or poker or something like that. You're doing that, hey, you're just trying to win. I don't mind that. That's just friends messing around. You try to beat a guy at Monopoly and you know this, that, or the other, and he doesn't, hey, so be it. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying if you're playing Scrabble. You know what I'm saying? If you tell somebody fiddle is a word and you score 68 points and they let you get away with it, hey, that's on them. But professional sports where you're getting paid and I'm watching and shit, that's not cool. Now, recently, A-Rod was busted again, because we know he admitted it already, but he actually himself said that he only used steroids while he was with the Texas Rangers, and once he became a Yankee, all that shit stopped. Lie. Wait. I mean, how could he expect us to believe that? How could any of these guys expect us to believe anything they say? That whole thing with Lance Armstrong, Anyway, that whole thing with Lance Armstrong on Oprah, that was a joke. I watched every second. Don't get me wrong, I was riveted. I loved seeing Oprah hold that his feet to the fire and make him pay. But now you got A-Rod busted in this Miami-Dade clinic. Tony Bosch, purported doctor, turns out he has no accreditation like that of any sort. His dad is a doctor, and his dad peddles drugs, and his son is a middleman who fronts himself as a doctor, and he's not. And it was just to make a lot of money, because they had A-Rod on the hook. And now we find out that the 2011 MVP of the Milwaukee Brewers, Ryan Brauns, was also using this guy's clinic. He admits it. He was found in 3 separate ledgers in this guy's hospital. And it's going to turn out that he did it. But here is some sound from Ryan Brauns' camp. His explanation of why he's implicated in this at all.
Let's take a look. During the course of preparing for my successful appeal last year, my attorneys who were previously familiar with Tony Bosch used him as a consultant. More specifically, he answered questions about TE ratio and possibilities of tampering with samples. There was a dispute over compensation for Bosch's work, which is why my lawyer and I are listed under monies owed and not on any other list.
So in other words, Ryan Brauns is implying that when he in 2011 got in trouble for high testosterone levels, that his lawyer hired this guy, Anthony Bosch, to answer questions and help them better understand. So let me get this straight. Ryan Brauns went to a guy who already in 2004 was busted one time before and was associated with performance-enhancing drugs. Yet you would go to that with all your money and your lawyers and all the doctors available, you would pick that guy, a guy who's already had one scandal attached to him, you would pick that guy to get advice from. Then you have high testosterone levels in 2011. He says that's ridiculous, he doesn't take anything, he's going to pass. One of his good friends is a quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers. And he was real defiant, coming out and going, see, my friend Ryan Brauns is clean, and all you guys that jump to conclusions are jerks. Well, guess what, dumbass? He just got busted again. And more importantly, his name was found in 3 separate ledgers of the same Miami-Dade clinic guy that was busted for PEDs with 6 other athletes, all baseball players, including A-Rod. So don't get mouthy until you have all the facts. I'm getting mouthy right now because I have all the facts. TJ Quinn and Mike Fish of ESPN are all reporting it. The district attorneys, everybody going after him. Baseball's going to go after him here in a minute. He failed an epitestosterone test. That's the one. For those of you who don't know, it's called a carbon isotope ratio test. But what it does is it looks for your epitestosterone levels. You have 2 separate testosterones. They're supposed to be the same level, not one going like this and raising and raising and raising so you hit balls like a rhinoceros. Check out the Brothers That Be at the YouTube channel. This is what we think. They review the hottest movies, DVDs, and TV shows so you know what to catch and what to miss. Fuck you, Lance Armstrong, and fuck you, Ryan Brauns.